Hey, my YouTubians. I'm back again with another one, you all. Yep. Check it out. That's that homemade, good old, delicious Italian beef, y'all. Yummy. Look at that. Good homemade Italian beef. Got them bell peppers in there. Y'all, there's cheese in there too, but there's cheese at the bottom of the bread to help soak in, the meat. The juice from the meat. So I put the cheese at the bottom, and then I added some on the top, but I added more meat. So you're not really gonna see the cheese like that, but yeah, it's with cheese and everything. Delicious, y'all. Homemade. And that's how I get down. So, got my water, y'all. That spring water. And I do got me a can of some pink lemonade. So, how are y'all doing today? Yes, y'all. I wanted to come back yesterday. I wanted to put out a video. I wanted to do a story time. But I had got so caught up in the YouTube world, y'all. There's just so much going on in the YouTube world. But let's pray before we get into that. Our Father, thank you for this food that you have prepared before me. Purified and blessed in Jesus' name. Amen. Jesus wept. Yes, y'all. So, I guess I'm going to come back again with the story time that I told y'all about, because I want to talk about the YouTube streets, right? So, y'all, there's so much going on. You got the bombing that happened in Tennessee. Got the bombing that happened in, was that Tennessee? Yeah, that was Tennessee. On Christmas. Y'all, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I guess it's really surrounding around Tennessee. Also, did y'all hear about the young lady, Tiffany Ponder, Dover. Her maiden name is Punter. Am I pronouncing it right? But her married name is Dover. Y'all. So, she was like the head nurse in one of the hospitals in Tennessee that took the vaccination, the COVID vaccination. And when she took it, moments later, as she was explaining how, I guess she was explaining the feeling of it or whatever they had her doing, she passed out during the interview. And when she passed out, she came back to. She explained that she does this periodically, and it had nothing to do with the vaccine, and you never heard from her again. Days later, the hospital post that Tiffany Dover, I believe that's her husband's name, because she's married, that she's doing well. This is what the hospital reported in her status, that she's doing well and she is not dead. Because there was a rumor going around that saying she's dead. And that's what they said, and basically that's what they put out there, and then they want people to leave it alone. They don't want you to go forth with anything else. They put it out there that she's doing well, leave her alone, you know? And it's crazy because basically it's like when a person has something to cover up, they will say what they say, and then it's like, bam. And of course, then you have people that, no, we need to know more. We need to know where she's at. We haven't heard from her. She has social media sites that she normally posts every day. Haven't nobody heard from her, haven't nobody seen her from that moment of the interview. It's like she disappeared. But the hospital saying she's okay, she's doing well. So one YouTube creator, I'm strolling down, and it popped up on my timeline, YouTube creator, and he did some soul searching, y'all. I mean, this guy was like, and I wish I could remember his name, but he did some soul searching. I mean, he went to Ancestry.com, and I mean, this is how I found out about her maiden name, found out that she was married, I mean, he went into her life. He went into her whole life. And he made the assumption that Tiffany is no longer on earth with us. She's no longer here. And he got that assumption from his research. Now, everybody know when, all this happened in Tennessee. She was the head nurse in one of the Tennessee hospitals and all that. But when he went to Ancestry.com, I mean, he went from her childhood, this guy really did some soul searching, y'all. I mean, from her infant years, he got pictures of her infant, from her toddler. No, they had preschool. I'm trying to get it correct, y'all. They had infant, and these are all pictures. Infant, preschool, toddler, grade school, and I believe it was high school. But he had it, showing all her pictures and everything. She was originally she was born in Tennessee. But she had a lot of family in Alabama. I think that's where her family was originally from, Alabama. But basically, as he went to Ancestry.com, everything had matched up with the information from what the Tennessee state was showing to what the Ancestry was showing. So everything was matching up, you know what I'm saying? The family from Alabama and all this. But when it came down to life and death, she was born in Tennessee. Her death was quoted 2020, Alabama. Everything, it was just 2020, Alabama. So his assumption was she didn't die in Tennessee. And that's why, her records is in Alabama. And then, he shows it and he say, go do the soul searching for yourself. And he say, now, if you could edit the Ancestry.com literature, if you could edit that, then possibly it's made up. But if you can't edit Ancestry.com, and it'll be very disturbing to say who could do that. That's like a real genetic, website. So yeah, y'all. Just the lies people tell, the lies they say they tell keep something, you know, I guess to keep something under the table, to keep it quiet, to keep it hushed. But the thing is that amazes me, like, the world know how people are. What makes you think it's just what makes y'all think that these people will not search to find out the truth? Because y'all expect us all to take this vaccine. People want to know. What's up with it? Do y'all need to do more work to it? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Do it need to be for, like he was saying, for, you know, maybe she has some type of sensitivity to it, and that was her reaction. She had passed out from it, whatever. But later on, it could have affected other areas inside the body. However it goes, though. But the guy showed proof that she's no longer here on Earth, and he went through Ancestry.com. No, she did not die in Tennessee, where it happened at. I guess her last breath was in Alabama, so maybe she went home. You know, this was around the holidays, and after that episode, they seen it. Maybe she went home to be with her family, and that's, you know, I don't know, y'all. But when you have, when you could go research something, when you could seek the truth, put it like that, the truth could be disturbing. And that's why sometimes people keep the truth covered up, you know, because, yeah, I'm clueless about it. I'm still trying to get answers, you know what I'm saying? I'm still just trying to get some answers, you know? Like, why do people do that? You know, why do, you know, but they do. They do. You know, I also was on the internet too yesterday, just, you know, looking to a lot of these kid stories. Some came down my timeline. There was this guy. He was live streaming, and his title was because the title caught my eye, and his title was the daughter called CPS on mom. I didn't know what they was talking about. I really didn't, but I just went into it and chatted in with, you know, good. Good. It's good that these kids, you know, like we said, y'all, we're in a new time. We're in a new time, and I think the new time is a new age and time, and it's to be woke. It's to be woke. Like, think what they was doing back then and how they could manipulate kids to stay quiet even through all their pain and through all the trauma and the pain, you know, and the kids, you know. But now these kids is like, I done seen so many stories about these kids actually, you know, and it's not that they don't love, but they just recognize, like, this not right. So basically, they was on this channel talking about this woman, you know, and I'm really not about tearing down a woman, if anything. I mean, they wasn't talking about her like that, but they was just, I guess, just reviewing. I don't know. I don't even know who the woman was or anything. I was just glad that the kid, you know, they said she had kids and she was real. I don't know. I'm just happy that the child was able to have strength enough to not live, in that torturement. You know, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But y'all look at the sandwich though. Look, y'all see the cheese at the bottom? Oh yes, all that mozzarella cheese. Oh my God, let me take a bite of this. Oh, it's so meaty too. I'm dropping my meat down. And it's so good. And y'all just don't know. That's why I let it sit up here for so long. Y'all been eating Italian beef for like the past 24 hours. I done had like 4 Italian beef sandwiches just like them. I ain't lying. In 24 hours, y'all. Y'all know I'm kind of like, it still tastes so good, but I'm kind of like done with it now. Like, okay, I done had enough Italian beef. And y'all, this is the last one. That's why I made sure I tried to put all the meat on him. Because this was the last bun I had. So I might as well just pack it all down. Yeah, y'all, but the internet has been booming. Booming like crazy. You know? So much stuff going around. So much stuff going on. It's kind of scary in a way. Because like I said, you don't know what to expect in 2021. So I wonder when they're going to introduce the vaccine again. Especially after all the stuff happened with this Tiffany Dover. I don't know if I'm saying her last name. But I mean, yeah, y'all. And she was a beautiful young lady. Well, I don't really know if she, but Ancestry.com says she's no longer on Earth. Because I was going to say, I don't want to speak as if she's not here no more. But, I mean, people have done some soul searching. And then I went in the guy comments, and you seen people like, I'm on Ancestry.com right now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because they want to do the research, too, to see if he's being honest. So they, you know, people like, yep. And I believe Ancestry, you know what I'm saying? They was like, wow, people are just astonished and like, so that's why if you look up Tennessee and try to get all the information out of Tennessee, you're not going to see nothing. You know what I'm saying? He went to her, you know, to her maiden name, to her, you know, where her family is from. You know what I'm saying? He did the deep search. And, you know, from Ancestry.com, she's no longer here. She passed away, and, you know, it said 2020. And they also said, you know, had all her information on that. She was a nurse and everything. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen from this point, y'all. Because, you know, when people want to keep some covered, they will. By any means. But, you know, even though I've been eating on Italian beef all week, I mean, for the last 24 hours, it's good. It's still good. I just know that I'm not going to eat no Italian beef for the next 3 months or so. 3-4 months, I think. I'm you know. But yeah, I don't know what this world coming to. I really don't. You know, but I've been working on many projects. And I'm supposed to talk to someone today that's been working with me. So I can't wait till we do speak. Because she's supposed to have some good information for me that'll help me in my purpose of doing better for the world, for the children. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what really hurted me real bad was how they took that honorable man out. Right there. Y'all know these carjackings are like real bad. It's beginning to be real bad, and they're revealing who's behind all the stuff, y'all. It's a lot of these kids. Me back on these kids. I just have a soft place in my heart for them. You know, 15-year-old boy pull a gun out on an honorable man like that. I mean, that man was old enough to be their granddaddy. You know? And they just had no respect. They just full of anger. Full of anger. We need to help these kids. Because for the most part, we know where his anger coming from. We know what it is. We know what they're being, what they're faced with, what they're dealing with, what they got to go through. Y'all don't, I don't think some people were the ones that haven't never experienced. I don't think people don't realize how deep a person could really go when they hurt. Or maybe they do realize it, but it's about acceptance. Because it's true. Hurt people. And it's like, we hurt the kids, and the kids turn around and hurt back. That's just how it goes. You know? And that's crazy because I was talking to somebody and they're like, yeah, these kids need to stop doing what they're doing. And I said, well, we need to stop doing what we're doing. If you want to see, and then, no, we ain't doing nothing. That's of the world. Well, then this is of the world. You cannot accept this, but then deny that. No, that's not just how it goes. If you're going to be accountable for one thing, you got to be accountable for all. So y'all just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind that our reflections comes back eventually. And we'll have to face it. We'll have to face those issues. You know, I really think about that guy. It was going to be just a normal day for him. He finna go pick him up some popcorn. I love popcorn, y'all, especially where he was at. I love that popcorn. Here he is, and he finna go home and eat him some popcorn and enjoy his day, and he get ambushed by some teenagers. Now we gotta help our kids. We gotta acknowledge what we do. We gotta acknowledge what we do. And then we gotta extend a hand. And that's why that is so important for me. And I have not forgotten about my young men. But I have to first look out for the women, for the young ladies. Why? Because we are the nations. We are the carriers. We are, so, my project is right now is for the kids. But as far as putting things together, the building, the godmother, putting her together, I feel like I have to go for those girls first. Because you got to, that's the main point, because we are the nation. So, we the ones that come forth with more, But I ain't forgot about my boys. I ain't forgot about them. Eventually, of course I can't put both in one building. So, therefore, I'm going to need two. But I got to work on the one first. It has to go in order. And then I'm going to come for my boys. I'm going to save them boys. There's some boys out there that need saving. They need help. Because they're angry. They're angry. They're upset. They're stressed out. They're confused. They're mad. They're hurt. And then what we do as grown-ups, look at them and turn our face up at them. Like, you did that. You did that. So y'all, we got to do better with this. And I am working on it. And it's so many more out there. And I see that I'll be looking all into the YouTube world. And y'all, there's so many people out there that's doing what I'm doing. And I am just so grateful for that. I am so grateful for that. To see that, everybody don't feel like how others feel. Just, no, everybody don't feel like that. So I'm grateful to see the milestone of support. Peace. Deuces. Love y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I just want to share with y'all just what I sing all on Sunday's YouTube streets. And you know, I didn't too much prepare, but I'm coming back again with another one. So be here, be ready to be with Millie. Deuces, love y'all.